honorable guests, dear parents, beloved students, and my Teach for Pakistan community. Assalamu alaikum, and thank you for being here. For the past 2 years, I have had the good fortune of teaching English to nearly 200 brilliant girls in grades 3, 4, and 5. The school I taught in was in a small community called Tarlai, which is in the Nellore sector of Islamabad. Tarlai is primarily a migrant community. Almost all of its residents come to the capital city in hopes of better opportunities. Every day, my students walk for up to 2 hours in the afternoon sun. Some come crammed in a carry dabba, and others hanging tight on the backs of their fathers, sitting on motorbikes to make it to school and to the unbounded future an education usually promises. However, many days over the past 2 years, I questioned how boundless our children's future really is, especially when they struggle to find safe spaces to express themselves freely, to reflect on the world around them, and to learn with joy, not fear. I will admit that many of us fellows sometimes wondered whether we were anything more than just empty dream sellers, fooling our students and their families into thinking that their promises and efforts would lead them to the lives that they were seeking. Together, we resolved that it was not enough that our students were just attending class. Our quest had to be to achieve excellence in the lessons we designed and taught, and the care and love we gave to our students. Why did this matter so much? Because the pursuit of excellence meant the pursuit of freedom. The freedom to choose, to speak, to act, and to actualize their true potential. Throughout our 2 years, we witnessed countless glimpses of what free individuals look like. And I will encourage you to speak to other fellows so they can give you their narrations. Freedom was when my student Sunana came to me, anguished that her classmate Hifsa had been taken out of school. She knew with certainty that Hifsa wanted to study, and she desperately wanted to help her. If this happened to me, she said, I would expect my classmates to stand up for me too. Freedom was when my students wrote letters to their principal, respectfully, persistently, and formally demanding cleaner bathrooms. Freedom was when my fourth graders went from not being able to string a single sentence, words into a single sentence, to writing the stories that we've housed in our libraries that we built together. Freedom was Muniba proudly proclaiming that she was going to be a world-class singer, destined for the stage in London. We do not know why London, but we support all dreams. From the leadership breakthroughs, you have heard much about the journeys, what the journey to freedom looks like for our students. Now, I want to tell you how this work has freed us too. Against the backdrop of increasing political and economic instability, people like me, who have opportunities, constantly seek out solutions to our problems that are inherently self-centered. When the electricity outages get too severe, we find stronger and better generators. When intolerance is prevalent, we find people to blame. And when our safety feels threatened, we hire more security guards. And ultimately, when all of it is too difficult, we choose to leave. But with that, we leave pieces of ourselves behind. My relationship with my students has given me a stake in this country that I could not give up even if I wanted to. And so, what I wish for each one of us is to find the kind of connection that gives us the courage to reimagine a Pakistan where we turn towards its people instead of turning away from them. The courage to find solutions that work for everyone rather than just ourselves. Because it is only when our systems work for every single one of us that we are all truly free. Free to live, thrive, and build lives and legacies right here in this house that we call Pakistan. On behalf of the graduating cohort, I want to thank first and foremost the Ministry of Federal Education and Professional Training and the Federal Directorate of Education for giving us the opportunity and trust to step into these schools as your education fellows. I want to thank our coaches who supported us as we repeatedly struggled and made mistakes. I want to thank everybody from the 2022 cohort for your kindness and love, which made the challenging days that much easier. And I want to thank Khadija and Tuba for their leadership and vision, which constantly reminded us of why we do what we do. Thank you to the entirety of the Teach for Pakistan staff and community for making us feel like we're a part of one big family, and for all the work behind the scenes that wasn't always visible but was just as crucial. As we graduate into the alumni movement, on behalf of the 2022 cohort, I will make you this promise. Our learnings and your trust in us do not end here. All of us leave here with the ambition that we will continue to bring many more people into the folds of these ideas in the various fields that we will go into, so that one day, all of us can see a Pakistan where all children are loving, thinking, and engaged citizens. Thank you.